Lesson 23, factoring polynomials. Okay, first and most important step, factor out the greatest common factor. So if you look at your polynomial, if there is a greatest common factor for each term, factor that out first. So for example, if we have 2x squared plus 4x, Ben? I am recording it. Thank you very much. I'm recording. See that little recording sign right there? So a 2 goes into both. All three of these. So this would be 2 and then x squared plus 2x minus 5. The biggest mistake that I have kids make is they forget to write all of their factors down in the answer. So we have to remember that 2 is part of your answer. So when we have x squared plus bx plus c, when we factor it, we're going to get x plus u times x plus v. Now this letter B is going to be RU plus V.
Okay.
And C is going to be U times V. So you have to find two numbers that add to get your coefficient of x and multiply to get the C.
You're just saying
I thought it was just random.
So if we have x squared plus 9x plus 20, and we want to factor, so we need to find two numbers that add to 9 but multiply to 20. Spencer.
5 and 4.
Excellent.
Because 5 plus 4 was 9, and then 5 times 4 was 20.
Oh, so I didn't.
So our U and V would be
5.
5
X plus 5 and then
and 4.
X plus 4.
I'm like,
And we have a few special cases where if you can see that in your polynomial. So if you notice that the first and the last terms are perfect squares, and the middle term is the square root of each multiplied together times 2, then you automatically know it's a perfect square trinomial, and it's a plus b squared.
That makes sense.
I'm looking for a pen.
Nice.
wait, did the other person die?
Oh, yeah, it did. Yes, Justin.
So, if we're factoring like that, do we have to put a plus b, but these times a plus b, if we just put the square sign?
You can just put the squared sign if that's what it is, yes. Then if you notice that it's a perfect square trinomial, but it's a minus 2 times the product of the square root of the first and the last, then you can just write a minus b quantity squared.
Maybe you can just write that.
And then if you have the difference of two squares, to factor it, you do a minus b times a plus b in either order. So you could put the plus first and the minus second if you'd like to. Spencer.
So if we had, so let's use that a squared plus 2ab as a squared example. If we have a problem on our homework that says that it says find the factor, would you also have to write negative a plus negative b squared? Because wouldn't that be the same answer?
Wait, say that again.
So like on the problems in our homework, sometimes it says it's like find the factor, factor this equation.
Okay.
So I just use, can you do negative a minus b squared as well, would you come out with the same answer?
No. Negative a minus b is different.
Or
Negative a plus b,
Negative a plus negative b. Is that same thing as negative minus b though?
no.
Okay.
Tally.
What do you do if there's only two terms?
Like this one?
Yeah, like, it's not a, like, they're not squared, right?
They're not perfect squares. You could take the square root and put it in here. It's like square root of 2 minus square root of 3. Square root of 2 plus square root of 3.
Well, 'cause it's
Not
they cancel
usually.
each other out in the middle.
Yeah, because they'll cancel in the middle. Justin.
In the work box, we put like factor or something, and it has,
Yep.
it's just one of those.
Yep.
Sweet.
We have what's called the zero product property, which is just if two numbers multiply to get 0, then either A or B or both will equal 0. Zero product property. So, if you are asked to solve an equation, so that means there's an equal sign, and there's a polynomial on one side, you want to have 0 on the other side. So we can factor. We're trying to find two factors of 6 that add to 5, 2 and 3. Then by the zero product property, either the first factor equals 0
Oh, yeah.
or the second factor equals 0
Or both.
or both. So x could be -2 or x could be -3.
I remember this now.
And that's the end of the lesson, and we're going
That
to
would be the end.
do some practice set.